Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. I don't know if this corona thing or this quarantine thing got a lot of people starving for other kinds of entertainment on social media. So anyhow, the people want to hear what I had to say about this whole... I know Wally British and Dexta Daps actually exchanged a few words recently concerning an incident. So I don't know if you've seen it, but a video was going around. I'm not going to post the video here, but a video was going around of a Jamaican brother beating his woman. And the way he was beating her was quite troubling. I mean, any beating is quite troubling of a man beating a woman, but the way he was beating her, someone was standing around videotaping, filming it. Other people, an elderly woman was trying, or older woman then was trying to get him to stop. He was like, she was saying, "No, son, don't handle it like that, young man. Don't handle it like that." And the man had so much venom and so much anger, and he was like, "Wish what you did there when she did fling her. Don't talk to me. Talk to God." That's what he told the older woman as he dragged the young lady up the street. I mean, I watched this young woman get an uppercut in her neck, and she got an uppercut in her belly, and she got a headbutt. Like the man literally hold her around, buck her like a cow like that, you know. But it was weird to watch. It was weird to watch. But what was even more weirder to watch was the amount of other male men, so to speak, that were standing around, and not one of them intervened. The older lady that was saying, "No, young woman, don't handle it like that," and him tell her about talk to God. I hear somebody say, "Boy, mommy, we tried that already, it don't work." Is that like we tried to talk to him about it already? Don't beat her like that, it don't work. Anyhow, Wally British took it upon herself to post that video on social media, and she was saying stuff about, you know, them man here need to stop beat them woman. She was being an advocate. As a woman, she was being an advocate for other women that might be in a situation of domestic violence, and she was giving some wise words like, find a way to get out, and on a man if stop do it and all this. And Dexta Daps him went and said his own spiel on it. Brains did a video concerning that part, so y'all can go over to Brains and the Beat and go hear about what she had to say about all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact, I want to address the fact that this brother has since gotten this same female, because police constabulary JCF got involved, and it is said that she's not going to press charges, and she has since issued a video about Wally British come out of my business and leave me alone and all this other stuff. Me don't know you, stop tell lie upon me, me never cry to you, all this other stuff. So basically,
no, you not tell no lie upon me, because I think straight now to the police, them already. So me don't want nobody feel, so me nobody, me don't want you even walk and call up my name, so me I call you. Me even call you and I make you a ball, so you're lied. You're really lied. Originally, you know, you said people you must can see liars, them, you see me? Yeah, man, because snake around that grass if you come out here, you see them. But them can't poison with no venom, no day, no time. You get the free? I'm like one, you know Wally British? Yeah, so you see Wally British now? See the original, I mean, I just beside her and she talking. Get the free? Them lie, them just get little views, you see me? Just chase it. One of my little G, them put up one little thing. You get the free? Yo, people don't even know this originally.
Basically, she's saying that Wally British is telling lies. She's not trying to get out of her relationship. Me love him and him love me and all these other things. And this brother now, in the same video, did they talk about how Wally British must have post that for views, and we see the real snakes in the grass, and she's, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to play it down as if he wasn't really beating the girl and all that, or we're supposed to look past the fact that we watch those uppercut to the belly and uppercut to the neck and headbutting the girl as if that was something that we can just not see. This morning I wake up and he now has an apology video out.
I'm the person who saw the video, the media, I truly and sincerely apologize for all my actions, my different actions, and everything is already dealt with. Yes, everyone has their time when demons, come and corrupt their mind and put them evil to a different extent. But truly from heart, to the whole police constabulary force, to the whole mass media, to the whole world, I deeply and truly apologize, and this will never happen again. And I will assure you, as an young artist, I was doing this music before it even come to this certain conflict, and someone took it and put it on the media and it went viral. I do apologize.
Just really stop with man abusing woman. Stop violence against woman.
So in this apology video now, you are apologizing to the JCF, you're apologizing to social media, you're apologizing to the public. Apologize to the girl. Apologize to your yamhead dunce girlfriend. And I know people are gonna say, oh man, SouFlo, that's so disrespectful. She's a victim and you can see that she actually needs help. Apologize to her though. If you realize throughout his whole apology, he never apologized to the woman that he was beating up. He apologized to social media. He apologized to the public. What are you apologizing to us for? What are you apologizing to us for? Apologize to your woman because you beat her. And he's talking about how he's an artist and his music him do differently and all this. Just looking at that clip of how he handled that woman, me no want to hear not one song from you. And others can go listen to your music, but I don't want to hear not one song from you.
Global legend, name Kevin Rutherford. This is me and my woman colleagues still and she live together, as you can see. Love each other deeply, and the look of video will go viral.
Also, I love him same way too.
The video will go viral. Apologize to every viewers. That would just a little slice on clip. Music video where I put some little pieces together, because if you go on the internet, YouTube right now, global legend, just type in global legend. If you spell a legend, L-E-G-N, not D. It's spelled like a name, legend. Just global space and legend. Yeah, and you will see all of my songs and thing, because we are doing 33 mixtape. Within the time, everything will be out there for you to see more about global legend. Yes, Mr. Larry is one of my ex-sons also, so viewers, don't take this personal, because everything we're seeing right now is all.
Somebody say in the comment section under his apologies, that's him not gonna change. He's not gonna change. I see other people that are willing to forgive so quickly and are saying that I feel we got somewhere with this, Wally. I feel we made a change in somebody's life. I feel this man is going to change. I am willing to bet this is not the first time she get beat up like that by him. A regular she get ass whipping from the man. And I am willing to bet that is regular him apologize. And I am willing to bet that she's going to continue to get her ass beat. Okay? Now here's my thing. I've done countless videos where I talk about how it's in our culture now. It's culturally a thing now. To, hey girl, go over there so, hey, your man talk and choke up a woman and then box her and, and we've seen so many cases where the women have died. They've been killed. Our women them get raped, molested, murdered from a young age all the way up to elderly. Right? So it's now a part of the culture where women are looked at as less than the men. We even see it seep over into our entertainment field, where if you go to a show, you will see mostly men performing on the show, and you would be hard-pressed to find a female performer on the lineup. And I've said that before, like, what, we don't have females that can sing? We don't have females with relevant topics? How come they're not getting booked? You go on a stage show and there's 20 men up on the stage. You know what I'm saying? The culture has changed so much, shifted so much. It's like we don't even want to see the woman them again. I have a theory about guys that beat these women, because I left a comment over there and I said I would actually offer $500 or $1,000 US just to fight the brother there. And I would fly to Jamaica if he accept just to fight him. Because guys like these, they never have strength for another man. When a man want to fight you, you see how fast them take with themselves, run gone. or they'll run for knife or gun, or you know, the boy if dead on gunshot, and any pussy can pull a trigger on a gun. That's why you have so many weak, flawed people killing real people. Anybody could do that. You don't take much. You don't even have to really look. You know what I'm saying? Just squeeze. But when it comes to confrontation and handling yourself physically with another man, defending yourself or fighting with another man, they won't do it. But they have all the strength in the world for a woman. Him turn Mike Tyson, him turn Superman, right? Uppercut to the belly, uppercut to the neck. It was like watching a video game. You can finish her. And me have to laugh at it. Finish her. You know what I'm saying? The man finish her with a headbutt. I've never seen that. I'll headbutt your woman. And to show you, some of these women, a lot of us are being hard on her, right? But we don't really know the girl's situation. Her situation could be one of these things where she is running away from abuse and domestic violence from the home front. Some woman, some girl run away from them young because them father want a piece of them. Them mother boyfriend want a piece of them. An older uncle or cousin in the house want a piece of them. Somebody a try hold her down and rape her or something, or she's experienced it before. She tired of the abuse. It might not even just be that. It might be verbal abuse. Every day she wake up and hear how she walkless and dirty and ugly like her poopa, and black and ugly and nasty and all kind of stuff like that. So they run away from that. And when they run away at such a young age from that, they run right into the arms of an abuser who at first make it seem like, I have someplace safe for you. I'm going to be that person to love you. And next thing you know, she's now dependent upon this person for somewhere to live where she feels is safe, and she also feel like he loves me. And then come the cuff, cuff, queff, uppercut, headbutt, all that, right? And now she's stuck again, like, damn, again. But at least I'm away from family members that did this to me, and me and my man this. And sometimes I do things to make him angry. The victims a lot of times even blame themselves.
He tell me to cut up some meat and it's like me just put it in some water and I make it go into soak, and then he start giving me words and I start giving it back. So he first lick me and I lick him back, and I then he stand on the kind of side and I walk off, and then when I walk off I come back and lean back outside and say I kill no one killer. It's really pissed him off, so we just sit down and talk about it, and we never want this to go so viral, so we apologize to each other, and we just make it finish. Like, it's no man to put their hand on no woman no more. So what the crime and violence. Love him for true, love him for true.
And a lot of the times these abusers have the victims blaming themselves. It's a real crazy dynamic that we have to look at. So enough people are call her yamhead, including me. Some people say she actually look like she's mentally slow. You know, like everything now click to right up here. So she has some kind of learning disability. Wally British, let me tell you something. I don't know. I don't know if that's just the way she talks, if she really has a low IQ, learning disability type thing, anything cognitive going on there. I don't know what that is. But I'm just telling you from the victim's perspective that a lot of the times it's not as easy as just get up and walk away. Yeah? Some of these females, though, people say, okay, she's not pressing charges. Wally did all that work on social media, bringing it to the light of the JCF. And it all comes down to her wanting to press charges or not. Go back home to the same man again. In the state of Florida, and I can only speak for the state of Florida, in the state of Florida, where I live, if you are seen, this is, first of all, they don't even need no video, okay? So for them to have a video, if they had a video, say something like that happened with me and Brains, right? If they had a video, my ass was grass. I would be done, fried, no questions asked, and there was nothing that she could do about it. See, they changed the laws because they realized that victims oftentimes under them Stockholm syndrome. Victims oftentimes sympathize with their abusers because it's a part of what the abuser does. Manipulates the mind of the victim to the point where the victim starts to feel like, well, maybe it's mean, or maybe if I didn't talk to him in that manner, maybe if I did do this on time, maybe if I did put like a more seasoning on the meat and him didn't season right to his taste, maybe if I did, and all that. They realized that. So what they did was, they made it to where if a domestic call comes in and they get to the scene and they see any sign of violence, gone. And it is up to the state if the state wants to press charges. Now, once the state of Florida picks up that charge and say, yes, we are pressing charges, they don't need that female anymore. And that is without a video. They don't need that female anymore to come to court and say, Your Honor, I don't want to press charges, because they're expecting her to say that, especially if she is dependent upon him. Especially if she is the kind of person that he can get to her head and be like, babe, look, I love you, I'm sorry. You know how they do already on ball 2 tears. You'll never meet for really. You can still, you know, and take me back now and just drop the charges them. And they drop the charges. The state knows that. So they did away with that. I'm wondering if they can do something like that in Jamaica. Where, because this would force every man to realize that, listen, they don't need her to press charges. So she more worried about, boy, if I press charges upon him, he might beat me more, and when him come out of jail, he might all kill me, and all these things. I don't have nowhere to run away and go and relocate and start over and hide and all this stuff. So I'm dependent upon him. So me I go and play it that way there. And that's what it is at the end of the day. It comes down to, for most of them, right? But if they had it how the laws are, say, in Florida, then you cannot blame. You see what they did? They took it off of the victim. So when he's locked up, when he's facing charges, when he's prosecuted in a court of law, when he's doing 1 year, 2 year, 3 years in prison for that video, for malicious assault and battery, right? When he's doing 1, 2, 3 years in prison for that, he's thinking all along, damn, I should have never put my hand on her. He's thinking, frig, I'm blaming the person that was filming it. You can't blame the girl, because even if she tell them, no, I don't want to press charges, you're still going to prison. So I think that's something that they could implement in Jamaica as well. Listen, this is my honest opinion. That brother will have to show me. Okay, I would have to stay in touch with the girl for a long time. I'll go around them and see. But he would have to show me that he is actually never going to do that again. I hear his apology, but I don't believe it. Because people like that, they don't just change overnight. They might take a break. They might stop doing it for a little while. But it only takes something to click again, and he'll be back to beating her again. And she will be the same way, back to accepting her beating and not pressing charges or wanting anything to do, anything to happen to him as far as the law goes, until she make front page of the newspaper, or he makes front page of the newspaper as she stabbed him up, because it just happened recently, the other day, and you hear what the family members said for the boy, right? Them say a long time we are telling him to stop beat her, like that. Beat the girl, drag her, make people see it, all that. She couldn't take it no more. She fling a one coward stab and it reached. And he's dead. So that's what it usually comes down to. End of the day. Anyhow, leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Tell me what you think about our culture as far as Jamaican men and our attitude towards our women on a wider scale. Of course, we're not talking about every Jamaican man. So for the ignorant people them who, oh yeah, generalize, I talk about every Jamaican man, that's not what I'm talking about, because there are good Jamaican men out there who handle their business like they're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, and are real protector and providers, and them not damage and beat up them woman, get no uppercut and them headbutt and them kind of stupidness there. But for the larger, it's happening a lot. Alright? I'll talk to y'all in another video. I'm out at the garage session this. People said do some more videos in the garage, SouFlo. So alright, see you next one here. Alright? Peace.